Hi there, hope you're doing good. So this is the second video of the series where we are automating the workflow on the Google Sheets. So let me rephrase this again that this data is dummy data and it has nothing to do with the real-time data. So this is just for the testing purpose. The random values are there. Okay, so let me give you a quick overview on the first demo, what we have done earlier and what is the update now. So in the first video, what I have done, we have gone through each and every summary tab where we were replacing the formula with the find and replace function and then adding new tabs and then taking the data so that we can pull the data from those sheets. So this is the format of the new data. Okay, so this has been done. All the summary tabs have been cleaned, reformulated with the dynamic formulas, and then automated to create the working files accordingly. Okay, after that, what we have done, we have converted all the values on the summary tabs for the previous time and deleted all the backlogs of the sheets like from 1st of January to 3rd, 4th, 15th of the March. And yes, the formulas were obviously replaced with your dynamic formula so that you don't need to come again and in the summary tab and find and replace and add more columns to it. Once done that, we have created a new script with the menu. Let me show you that. So here is a menu where we can create the new tabs for the daily sheet. Like if you want to create a new tab for a next day, which would be for 319, you can always come in here and click it and it will manually create the new tabs. And it will also create 3 more columns on this each and every summary tabs, which are with the same format. So same naming format. So yeah, this is very important that the naming convention, you are not going to change the naming convention for the summary tabs and the dashboard tabs. And then a new uh, code was also added. What that will do, that will automatically create the new tabs for each day, 4 a.m. GMT -5, and it will formulate the summary tab as well. That will be automatically. So what you need to do, you just need to come in the proper in any of the tabs and just paste the data in cell A1. Likewise for the sales and likewise for the spends. And what this will do, this will automatically update all the summary sheets. This will automatically update all the summary sheets. So let me give you a quick view on that. So you can see currently on this tab we have the last column for 317 and this one is also 317. Uh, on this one this 318. Now let me show you the current update. So in the current update, we have overhauled all the dashboard files where we were taking the using the pivot tables, and yes, the pivot tables updates are sometimes very complex and it takes a bit more time to update. So I have replaced this with these functions, and these are completely dynamic and you have nothing to do with it, but there are some the additional control which I would like to show you. So let me match you these columns as well. So the only one thing is different in here, that the spend column is in on left side and the sale column is on the right side, whereas on the pivot table those are on the right and left. So this is the only change in here. So if you are going to match the 313 sales, you can see 313 sales um, for this one is so 9472. You can see this one 9472, 9472, 437, and then you can see 437 in here. So this is exactly working fine. Now I'm going to add a dummy values because currently we do not have 318 data and we don't have the summary the additional columns as well for the 318, which will be automatically created after 40 minutes. So I'll be reverting that my updates. So if I'll create now, because I'm on a different time zone, so it will create 319. Whereas on your time zone, this would be 318. So now new tabs have been created. So it means there will be new columns on all the summary tabs. Let me show you. So you can see here we have new 318 columns, but there are no values in it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the 317 data and update in the 317 so that those can get updated on the summaries, and that will also automatically update on the dashboard. So currently the purpose to do this is just to show you the working of the dashboard. So I'll be copy pasting 317 sales in 318 sales and 317 ad spends in 318 ad spends. So as soon as I'll make the changes in the ad spend and the sales tab, you will see the values will get updated automatically. Here you can see all the summary tabs 318 are completely filled in. And let me show you now the dashboard for those. So here you can see for the dashboards, now you have 318 spends and 18 sales as well. And all of the tabs are updated with the 318 spend and 318 sales. Now the manual control, which I was referring to. So here you can see, uh, like on some of these, I saw that there are, yeah, like this. If you don't want to add this option, add this brand or this product, you can always uncheck this, and this will be excluded from the totals. So this is the additional thing in here, and yep, when there will be new items, you can always click. We can always check all of these. So whenever there will be a new entry on the summary tab with the new SN, that will automatically get updated in here, and you have nothing to do. Not even a single click change is required on this tab. So as soon as there will be new data on the new dates available, the all the summary tabs will get updated automatically, and the dashboard as well. So the only task for you is to update, just paste in the data on the relevant dates. Now, as this is complete, now I'll be going to the summary tabs with the fee preview thing, and I'll spend some time on it to get the understanding of how we can pull the SIMs on here. And when they, yeah, I'll spend some time on it, and then I'll be working on that part. So that is it from my side. This is the update. Now, in summary again, now you have nothing to do on the dashboard, and dashboard will get automatically updated. Now there is another thing I would like to discuss with you is on this summary chart. Yep, you pointed out, right, that there are some columns I have highlighted which are not clear to me. So we can discuss this, and then we can go ahead with this part. So looking forward for your review, and thank you so much for your time. Take care. Bye.